Hello there, my friends. It is me, your humble tarot reader, Countess. I hope everybody is doing well out there in the world. And today, guys, I just wanted to do a sort of lighthearted tarot reading. A couple weeks ago, I was reading the memoirs, and I came to chapter 16 in it, and it is called The One and Only Billy Shears Rams On. And so I was reading through it, and in that chapter he gives reasons as to why, he titled that album Ram. A lot of it had to do with the picture that Linda took. He thought it was very symbolic. Also, it gave a nod back to the alias Paul Ramon that was used to check into hotels and whatnot. And it can also be, you can look at it as a sort of flip ram. If you flip it around backwards, you can get Mar. Add an S, you get Mars. So sans the S, ram backwards can be Mars, stand for Mars. So again, Billy is bringing up the idea, the imagery of Mars. So that made me start thinking back to, my last presentation on one of his songs, Broomstick, and what we found out about pepper, the herb pepper, and what it stands for. It actually symbolizes the god Mars, the god of war. So, and Mars, magically, its elemental representation is fire. And so I just started thinking, like, he brings up Venus and Mars, right? That album that he made back in the 70s. And, like I said, I think, it could be a subtle nod to him and Linda. It's obviously a representation of the alchemical bond between male and female. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, kind of thing. But it can also, he just brings it up a lot, that element of fire. And in the chapter, he talks about, he wants the reader to see him as the ram. See him as the ram and the good shepherd. This is all like a metaphor for Bill's sacrifice of his life to become another person. Also, it symbolizes Paul's ultimate sacrifice to have, his legacy living on in William, and make the Beatles like legends of all time, like the greatest band ever, right? But then Bill also says, to see him as a good shepherd, the shepherd that sort of is in control, the one who takes the reins. So yes, and he embodies both the shepherd, the sheep, basically, or the ram, and the shepherd. So again, the synthesis of opposites coming together in one body. Very just kind of interesting, and then he goes on, I just started thinking about this and about past tarot readings that I've done. And I kind of developed a little theory in my mind. And my theory is, or my curiosity, I should say, I kind of think that Bill is hinting to us that he may be an Aries. I myself am an Aries. I am a fire sign. You know, we're represented by the wands in the tarot or the clubs. And it's just something that kind of like spoke to me, I guess. I don't know if that's because I am a fire sign as well, but I just seeing all of this imagery, and in past tarot readings that I've done, Billy has shown up many times as the Emperor. You know, like in even the last tarot reading that I just did about the myth, the Emperor came up in there. That whole spread had cards that represent the Aries astrological sign, right? Even in the I Am a Phony reading, that was something that came up. The Emperor showed up. He shows up a lot, along with the Fool. And sorry if my camera's shaking. I just realized, I don't know why, sorry about that. Anyways, you know, he shows up a lot as the Fool and the Emperor. There are other cards, and we'll get into that while I'm shuffling, other cards to look at that could indicate that he is an Aries. I just want to, again, for some fun, go to the table and see what they say. See what kind of cards we get, asking the cards. What is Billy's astrological sign? You know, Paul was a Gemini. So in turn, Billy has to say he's a Gemini, right? And that fits very well with his whole dualistic persona very well. But we know that that's not really his true birth date. But we also don't know that information, and they won't give us that information for whatever reason. So all we can do is speculate, right? But I guess as an Aries myself, I just can't help but see these connections. And you think back to the Golden Dawn. You know, the Golden Dawn is a very prominent secret society Crowley was a part of. I'm sure Billy has, you know, completed degrees in that organization as well. You know, and in the Golden Dawn, astrology is a very important tool that they used. Well, they use, not used. They use in conjunction with the tarot, in conjunction with the tarot and the Kabbalah. You know, they're all linked together to sort of guide the human through life and their journey. And so, you know, each card in the tarot deck, not just the major arcana cards, but the entire deck, they have assigned the correct elemental astrological signs to each card. So there are definitely cards that represent certain astrological signs, and I'm not fully versed in all of them, but I am aware of the ones that represent Aries, obviously, because I'm going into this tarot reading. So I just thought, you know, let's go sit at the table, see what the cards have to say just for fun. You know, like I say at the beginning of my video, don't take the cards or me seriously. We're just kind of having a laugh here and having, you know, see what they have to say. I'm just kind of interested to, you know, jump into it. So we'll see if they actually indicate if Mr. William Shepherd is in fact an Aries, like I sort of believe him to be. So those are my reasons why we're going to go to the table. So my friends, if you're interested in this, as always, I'll see you on the other side at the table. Welcome, welcome, friends, old and new, everybody. Everyone is welcome here at my table, and thank you for joining me. All right, let's get to this, guys. We want to know. We want to know. Hey, Billy, what's your sign? You look like an Aries to me. I don't know. We'll see what they have to say. So, like I said, I'll kind of discuss some of the cards that we can look out for that might give us an answer. We might even get an entirely different answer. You know, cards that show something else. Anyways, some cards that do stand for the Aries. Obviously, in the Wands suit, the wands represent the fire elements. So we can look at the Queen of Wands. She represents an Aries. We can look at the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands to represent an Aries. And also we can determine, this is in accordance with you know, the Golden Dawn and the OTO, I guess. Kat actually, Supernatural Beetle, shout out. She told me this. So the 2 of Wands can indicate somebody who was born from March 21st to March 30th. The 3 of Wands can represent someone who was born in the period of March 31st to April 10th. And then the 4 of Wands can represent the time period from April 11th to April 19th. My birthday, personally, I am on the 15th of April, so I'm like right on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. Double the horns, double the stubbornness, and yeah, that's all I'll say. But yeah, so that's very fascinating. I didn't know those tidbits, so we'll just see. We'll see what we get. We can look, the King of Pentacles represents Aries. We can look, of course, to the Emperor. He is the card in the major arcana that represents Aries first and foremost, but the Tower also represents Aries. So very fascinating. Let's check it out. What is Mr. William Shepherd's astrological sign cards? Clue us into it. As always, thank you for having patience with me, guys, with my shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. I just, yeah, gotta feel it. I think I'm almost done. I think the cards are getting hot. They're getting warm, that's for sure. What is Mr. Williams' astrological sign? Is he an Aries like I sort of suspect him to be? Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I got interrupted there and had to stop recording. So I am back. Let me just shuffle the cards a couple more times and we'll get down to business. All right. Is Mr. William Shepherd an Aries? Is he an Aries? You know, the cards that we've seen in past spreads have sure indicated possibly, especially that last spread. And then when I started thinking about it, Queen of Wands was there and the Emperor was there. And yeah, that just kind of like ding, ding, ding in my head. And that's what made me want to sit down and figure this one out. Is he an Aries? Okay, I think the cards are ready to go, guys. All right, let's check this out, shall we? We get the 7 of Cups reversed. Okay. Queen of Wands reversed, guys. The Queen of Wands is here. The 4 of Wands. Shut the front door, guys. The King of Swords. The 4 of Wands indicates, like I said, that he could have been born in between April 11th to the 19th. With the Queen of Wands, guys. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So, yes, we're, I'm delighted by this. Wow. Okay, we get the 7 of Pentacles reversed. We get the 10 of Pentacles. The Empress in reverse. And the 5 of Wands upright. Okay. Very, very interesting. But, you know, so I don't, because I asked about this, you know, it's kind of like more of a specific question and we're looking for certain cards to be drawn. I'm not going to sit and interpret this because this message doesn't really have any pertinence to it. I wanted to see what cards came out when I laid them down, guys. I'll draw the succeeding cards like I usually do and see if we get any more, but straight off the bat, guys, it's showing, and she's in reverse too, but these 2 cards are indicators of Aries energy. I do find it interesting, though, the Empress is on the table, and I'm not exactly sure what her sign is. I'm going to actually look that up right now as we speak. Okay, so I just looked up what the Empress stands for, and she actually can stand for Taurus or Libra, and I find that very, very interesting because just like I was saying, like I was born in the time period, you know, of the 4 of Wands. And I'm on the cusp of Taurus, which that is just so neat. So the Empress kind of does tie into this, him being on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, just like me. Oh, and you know, now if this is actually fact or not, I'm not sure. I'm not putting all of my faith in this, but it's just very interesting. Whoa, we got the Magician. Hello. The 3 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. That's kind of funny that the Magician showed up, right? And oh, goodness, that was quite the jumper, wasn't it? The Magician, he's making things happen in this tarot spread. Definitely. Oh, and how funny. It's a 3 and a 6, too. Okay, so I got 2 cards, right? Got the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And bam, guys. Right there. Mr. Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress, guys. Never ceases to freaking amaze me. Yes, guys. The cards are telling a story. And look at this. This is just very interesting with like what it's like saying to me. This is like saying that, you know, to me that the Emperor is like the man. Look, we have partnerships on the board. We have 2 3s. Even the Empress is number 3. So this is all about like a partnership. This, whatever this spread, I mean, this isn't a specific answer to anything. We're looking more for the cards, like I said. But it's just funny because it's like the Magician is manifesting good times. He's manifesting good karma, you know, the give and take. He is overcoming burnout and collaborating with people and is just a boss. That's like what that tells me. Holy shit, guys. Yes, we're getting confirmation in this reading. The cards have shown themselves. The Emperor came, Billy, with the Empress being a representation of Taurus on the cusp, on the cusp. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Are we the Ace of Wands upright? So we're like fire. We're having extremely good luck with this tarot reading. And it's revealing the fire signs. The Ace of Wands, man, that is the fire card. That is the spark of the spirit of desire and passion. No, the world reversed under the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The moon reversed. We're getting revelations about this fire sign. Holy shit, about the Emperor, guys. Last card, let's do. This is friggin' hilarious to me. I am so delighted by this. Let me know what you guys think about this spread. Holy crap, last card. We have, oh, Death Reverse. Interesting. Wow. Okay, guys. So I just find it so funny that the magicians here, you know, the moon reverse, there's the veil is lifting, you know, there is a resistance to change, whatever that means. Like I said, this is not correlating to any specific sort of message, but we got the cards to confirm it, guys. Yes, we did. Okay, this is just nuts. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna try and take away all of the confusing cards and just show what we do have that represents the Aries. We have these three cards, right? The Empress is showing Taurus, which, according to the Four of Wands, he was born on the cusp, just like me, of Taurus. That is just amazing to me. So these three cards, guys, yes, this was sort of a different sit-down spread, but we have determined that possibly Billy is an Aries. You know, I always thought it would have been funny and appropriate if he was born on April 1st. Myself, that was what I was thinking. But possibly with the Four of Wands coming up, it's showing that he was born sometime between the 11th and the 19th, according to the Golden Dawn's astrological correspondence to each card in the tarot deck. So that is it, guys. This is that spread. Again, I am so pleased that they confirmed. Whoa, it just, like I said, it never ceases to amaze me, all of these, you know, readings that we do. So please let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below, and I will check you guys later. Bye, guys.
But though they may be parted, there is still a chance.